The cake mixing ritual is often celebrated on a grand scale to ring in the joy of the Christmas season. This age-old Christmas tradition also marks the arrival of the harvest season. The dry fruits, nuts, grains and spices that are required to make the traditional plum cake are mixed and soaked in high-quality brandy, rum, wine or other alcoholic beverages. This elaborate mixing process is what gives the cake its unique flavor, aroma and texture. More than 15 varieties of dried fruits including dried grapes, dates, figs and cherries, nuts like cashew, pistachios and almond, and spices like dried ginger, nutmeg, cloves and cinnamon will be added to the mix. The mix will be soaked in brandy, rum or high concentrate fruit juice. These soaked fruits and nuts are stored in airtight glass container or jars for up to 7 to 8 weeks. The flavors of fruits, nuts, spices and other ingredients merge into form a special flavor and aroma. The traditional rituals of mixing the ingredients is known as the mix-it-up ceremony. The history of cake mixing dates back to the 17th century in Britain. The cake mixing ritual is celebrated in Britain on the first Sunday of November. These mixtures are then refrigerated until all the flavors and aromas are blended well. It is believed that the first cake was baked in Egypt. However, the first icing cake was born in Europe in the 17th century. In the olden days, cakes were made by roasting high-quality wheat flour. In the 17th century, cake mixing was an intimate family affair. The family members would gather after the harvest season to celebrate and share the happiness of upcoming Christmas and the New Year seasons. Every member of the family would part of this unique ritual of baking the festive fruitcake. These gatherings were symbols of their unity, hard work and love. The families would distribute these cake mixtures among their friends and relatives. They took great pride and joy in gifting the cake mixers so that everyone could taste their unique recipes. Christmas cakes have been part of English tradition for ages. It was the plum porridge that later got transformed into Christmas cake. Plum porridge was a gooey oats mixture loaded with raisins and other amazing ingredients. In the olden days, plum porridge was enjoyed on Christmas Eve after the Lent season to refresh the palate and stomach for the grand Christmas feast. Years later, the oats mix got replaced with wheat, butter and eggs, took the shape of a plum cake. Dried fruits and spices were then added to preserve the cake. Spices were added to the cake as a symbol of spices that Maggie had brought as gift for baby Jesus in Bethlehem. The ingredients, shapes and texture of the Christmas cakes have evolved since then. Alcohols like rum, whiskey and brandy added to the fruit mix to give the cake's unique taste. Some decoratives and icings were added, influenced by 12th century French bakers.